Hi, friends. It's a couple minutes before it's time to go, but I want to make sure we're all ready and that you are ready. Feel free to comment in the comments. This is a wonderful opportunity today. And I got Jingle Bell Rock going. I did not intend that, but you can hear it just as we get ready for the show. But I'm pleased to be here with you. Yay! Hi, Mother Hen. Thanks for setting this up and getting ready to share it everywhere. Now that I know that the sound is going out, I'm going to turn that down so it doesn't get in the way of any kind of feedback. When the clock ticks at the beginning, we'll kick it off. Mother Hen has a wonderful nest of people for which she provides support and promotion and radio play, and I'm very grateful to be a part of this event today. If you want to check her out on Facebook, MomHen's Nest, Mother Hen's Promotions. There it is. The clock has struck. Hi, everyone. I'm Steve Eulberg. I live in San Mateo, California, and I am pleased as punch to be part of the Mother Hen Holiday Mini Mic here on Wednesday. And I'm going to kick off the show with an old tune from the holiday season, 15th century French tune. I think you'll recognize it. Oh, come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, who mourns in lowly exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. O come, Emmanuel, Veni Emmanuel in Latin, played on a nylon string, which is fairly unusual, mountain dulcimer. It was made by Robert Stevens of Robert Stevens Luthery and is a real treat to be able to have and to play. Again, I'm Steve Eulberg from San Mateo, California, and being able to come and be with you today in this way to celebrate the holiday is a real honor and joy. I'm remembering, as we think about the particular cast of this holiday, how it was in the last century when my wife announced to me that we were, as she said, we were pregnant. I had a lot of friends that said they didn't know we about this. But she was carrying our daughter about the same time that we were in another one of those wars that seems it would never end. The one that got us to have 24/7 news cycles. And it made me ask some questions. Bombs, guns and missiles pointing into our darkness. Hungry, hopeless families knocking on our door. People pointing fingers to assign blame so silently. Spill the chemicals into a stream again. Tell me what good is one more baby in the sad mistake we call life. One more child, just another mouth to feed. One more child in a world filled with greed. One more child fills up another foot of space. One more child with no place to call home. These things have gone on ever since time had its dawn. We say that's just the way it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. Here in the real world, where big, better, and best win the day, you can't fight it. Better join forces to survive the fray. What difference can one more infant make anyway? Unless it's one more child taught to love the enemy. One more child working to get the people free. One more child learning to walk the extra mile. One more child smiling a brand new smile. Maybe one more voice to join the joyful choir. One more heart that won't be sold to any buyer. One more hope this worldly poison never tasting. One more life to be lived, never wasting. Look around us, we see what some call reality. They name it peace when clearly it is war. They pronounce healthy on what's rotten to the core. This fragile baby is God's opinion that we're wrong. For deep in this child sings this hopeful song, because it's one more child taught to love the enemy. One more child working to get the people free. One more child learning to walk the extra mile. our sign that we shall carry on. We shall carry one more child, is our sign that we shall carry one more child, is our sign that we shall carry on. And we have been so blessed by that child who continues to delight us as she serves as pastor of a congregation in Valdez, Alaska, and teaching us to love the North Country. Well, you might have guessed I do a bit of wondering as I wander. This is the hammered dulcimer, and this is an old American tune that was captured and then added to by John Jacob Niles. I wonder as I wander. I do wonder about things as I wander. And one of the things I wonder is that in this season, we hear a lot about Mary and the baby, and that's as it should be. But I'm quite interested in the story when it's told from another perspective. So I started thinking about the working man, Joseph. And so this story is told from his perspective. I am a simple, hard-working man, make a living with my two hands. Many depend on my skill, crafting tools and land to till. I can shape a stubborn stone, construct a family's home. I like to work on my own, so now I face this problem alone. Darling Mary, how can you carry a child that is not mine? become my wife. We'd have a child, we'd have a good life. What can I do today that send her far away? Think of the shame upon my name, and how her precious body they will make. I'm told he'll be a boy, he'll bring us all much joy. It's hard to trust, it's hard to see that this is what will truly be. How can I give a home? How can I give a home? Tell me, how can I give a home to a child that's not my own? Though the love of my life is my dear and gentle wife, do I dare believe that the Holy One did conceive a child in her womb? In my heart there's no room, my feeble mind cannot receive such a fable. Here I am standing in this stable, at an hour so late, turned away from every gate. Her pain I cannot abate, in every way I'm a failure as a mate. With the strength in my two arms, working on the farms, I'll protect her from harm, but still I cannot calm her alarm. There's nothing to do but wait, a posture that I hate. If there was something I could do, it would take my mind off me and put it on you. How can I give a home? How can I give a home? Tell me, how can I give a home to a child that's not my own? Though the love of my life is my dear and gentle wife, do I dare believe that the Holy One could conceive a child in her womb? In my heart there's no room, my feeble mind cannot receive such a fable. So why am I standing in this stable? I go out to get some aid, she calls me back afraid. Please don't leave my side, we need you now, Joseph, don't you hide. A sign to appear, it's gotta be perfectly clear. In the days of hiding place, I can find my place with a soul that's free of fear, and with a heart that is sincere. How can I give a home? How can I give a home? Tell me, how can I give a home to a child that's not my own? For the love of my life is my dear and gentle wife, do I dare believe that the Holy One did conceive the child in her womb? In my heart there's no room, my feeble mind cannot receive such a fable. We need you, God, here in this stable. As I hold this squalling child, see Mary's sweaty smile, my heart stops beating so wild, and my anguish is finally reconciled. I now know in my soul how little I'm in control. At last I clearly see God and Mary can do this without me. Strength greater than my own has opened changes forevermore my world, so I can give a home. I can give a home. Surely I can give a home to a child that's not my own. For the love of my life is my dear and gentle wife. Yes, I do believe that the Holy One did conceive the child in her womb. In my heart there's now room. A feeble mind can now receive such a fable. For God has visited this stable. This stable. Now I am able. Turn it around and look at it from another side. You know, in the overwhelming part of this season, sometimes we can feel like we just don't, we're just insignificant. Felice Holman wrote a poem that I read back when I was in high school. That became the title track of my recording, A Piece of It All. The poem is Who Am I? The trees ask me, and the sky. The sea asks me, who am I? The grass asks me, and the sand. The rocks ask me who I am. The wind tells me at nightfall. The rain tells me someone small. Someone small, someone small, but a piece of it all. When I lived in Kansas City, I was the pastor of a small inner-city church in a storefront, and this was not where people would come on Christmas Eve for their worship. They'd go to wherever their family lived outside of the city. We'd have a very small group of people with us. And one night, one of the elders came up to me after the service and said, "Pastor, look what we found in the offering." And there was a check or two, because some people had checking accounts. There was a little bit of cash. Notably, there was a $50 bill. And there were 3 sticks of gum. And I looked in the face of this particular elder, and she just smiled and said, "Isn't it amazing? People are so generous with whatever they have." Later on, one of the women in the congregation said she hoped we weren't offended by the gift of the gum, because that's all they had that night. And she told her children, "I teach you that we always give what we have. Doesn't matter how little it is." Someone small, someone small, but a piece of it all. generosity is not dependent upon what we think we have. Well, I am so glad you joined me for this afternoon concert. Coming up, we've got two more wonderful performers. Carrie Patrick Clark and James Lee Stanley are coming up. But before we get to them, I have a couple that I want to share with you. Now, I've got another mountain dulcimer. This one sounds a little different than the first one. It's tuned in a minor mode tuning, and I'm playing it with my noter, which is a stick here. This is another old-time tune. It comes from Texas, was collected by the Lomax family, and Ruth Crawford Seeger did the transcription and included in her American folk songs for Christmas. That was a gift to me many, many years ago. It started me on a path of following all the minor mode Christmas tunes. And I have books that I've published like that. I do a email delivery of tunes that you can get in your email box for the Advent and the Christmas season. Christmas doesn't start till Friday. But here we go. This is Mary and the Baby's Sweet Lamb. It's one of those watch songs. Oh, Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. Mary had a baby, sweet lamb. Mary had a baby, sweet lamb. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. It's a holy baby, sweet lamb. It's a holy baby, sweet lamb. It's a holy baby, sweet lamb. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. Oh, Mary and Joseph. Oh, Mary and Joseph, sweet lamb. Oh, Mary and Joseph, sweet lamb. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. To Bethlehem, sweet lamb. To Bethlehem, sweet lamb. To Bethlehem, sweet lamb. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. No room in the inn, sweet lamb. No room in the inn, sweet lamb. No room in the inn, sweet lamb. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. Oh, shepherds in the fields. Oh, shepherds in the fields. Oh, shepherds in the fields. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. The angels in the heavens. Angels in the heavens. Oh, angels in the heavens. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. Glory to God, singing glory to God, singing glory to God. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb. They ran to see him, they ran to see him, they ran to see him. Mary and the baby, sweet lamb, oh sweet lamb, oh sweet lamb, oh sweet lamb. That one is one that can go all night because it comes from the Christmas watch service when people are staying up all night until they can see the first dawn, the first light over the horizon, which is now happening earlier than ever now that we're past the solstice. Well, again, I want to thank Jeanette Lundgren, who is Mother Hen. If you want to find out about what she does, go to motherhenpromotions.com and she'll get you fixed up and taken care of. I'd like to end today with a song from someone who failed at everything he did in his life. His jobs were no good, his family was no good, he abandoned his wife and children, but he liked to drive fast. And he wrote a song that we sing every year at this time. Doesn't have anything to do with the holiday, but it does have something to do with snow and going fast. It's called Jingle Bells, James S. Pierpont. Thank you again. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing the sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride and was lean and lank, misfortune seemed our lot. We drove into a drifted bank and we got upsop. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Thank you very much. And hold your horses. Carrie Patrick Clark is coming up, and that is a show you don't want to miss, followed by James Lee Stanley. Thank you again, Mother Hen. Thank you for tuning in, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all, stay up for the next set. Bye-bye.